President Lee Myung-bak is in Norway for a 3-day visit, and on Tuesday he made a stop at the University of Oslo. During a speech there, the Korean leader called on Japan to follow the example of Europe in maintaining peace and reconciliation in the region. In another meeting with business leaders and a group of Norwegian scientists, President Lee emphasized the need for cooperation in Arctic research and projects. Our presidential office correspondent Oh Jin-ju files us this report from Oslo.
President Lee Myung-bak indirectly called on Japan to reflect on its wrongdoings during its colonial rule of Korea in a speech at the University of Oslo on Tuesday. He spoke at length about Nordic peace, referring to nearly a century of peace in Northern Europe, and said East Asia could learn a lesson from the example. President Lee also stressed the importance of historical awareness and said it was a precursor for true peace and reconciliation.
유럽의 역사는 올바른 역사 의식과 잘못된 과거사에 대한 진정한 반성과 성찰이야말로 진정한 평화의 기초이자 오늘날 유럽을 하나로 만든 운동력이라는 사실을 보여주고 있습니다.
The president's words were in line with comments made by Korean Foreign Minister Kim Sung-hwan earlier in the day. Kim told reporters in Oslo that Seoul would not compromise with Japan over territorial or historical issues, even though they're separate from security and economic cooperation between the two countries. Meanwhile, later in the day, President Lee attended a Korea-Norway business roundtable and said that the two economies are very complementary and therefore have great potential to grow further together. With regard to an Arctic sea route project, Korea is planning to push ahead with Norway.
특히 난 노르웨이가 우리 한국과 협력을 하면은 그 노르웨이는 아시아의 항로를 개척이 되어 가지고 아주 굉장히 아주 밝은 미래가 있다 이렇게 생각을 합니다.
The Korean president also met with Norwegian polar scientists at the Fram Museum, which tells the story of Norway's polar expeditions from the early 1890s to the 1990s, and expressed his expectation for strengthened cooperation in Arctic research. On his third and last day here in Norway, President Lee is scheduled to meet with Norwegian Prime Minister Jens Stoltenberg, where the two sides will discuss ways to cooperate in resources development, an Arctic sea route project, and green growth. A joint press conference will follow the meeting. Oh Jin-ju, Arirang News, Oslo.